The Crooked Anchor Season 3, Episode 18, Willow, the Return. Brian eyed the man who had just stepped through the pub door, a dead ringer for Dick Van Dyke in his diagnosis murder years, and blurted, "What are you looking for, you silly fucker?" David's eyes shot over to Brian, slightly alarmed. The Dick Van Dyke lookalike said nothing, glanced at the pub clock, then his wristwatch, then turned on his heel and left without another word. The cat-like creature that stood beside him simply shuffled into the carpet, merging into it until it was gone, never to be seen or mentioned again. Later that day, Warwick Davis cleared his throat and announced to the pub, "I'd like to put on a show here. Willow, the Return. I'll be in full costume, reprising my role." The gang exchanged mild shrugs and noises of vague enthusiasm. Biggins immediately began flying from rafter to rafter, squawking the news to anyone within earshot of the village green. Raymond took charge of wardrobe, crafting Warwick a wig from dried seaweed and what looked suspiciously like a dead mop. The big day came. The stage, a plank of wood balanced on two barrels, wobbled with every shift of air. Painted empty milk cartons were scattered around as set design, held together by duct tape and ambition. A few minutes passed, no one came. 15 minutes, still no one. An hour. The place was as empty as Pete's diary. Warwick looked crestfallen. "Where is everyone? I thought this would draw the crowds in." David turned to Pete. "Pete, you did put the posters up around town, right?" Pete blinked at him. "Posters?" Warwick sighed, climbed onto the stage bar stool hybrid and began listing every film, TV role and pantomime he'd ever been in, some of which may have been entirely made up. Brian smirked from behind his newspaper, clearly pleased with whatever was on page 5. Then Gunther appeared from the basement, dressed as a mythical beast, papier-mâché wings, glitter horns, the works, and promptly knocked over the stage. From the kitchen, Warren and Clifford emerged, looking utterly broken after a failed attempt at conquering an apple crumble. Another day at the Crooked Anchor.